still TV3 A New Day. Now, he was the former Minister of Education, now the Minister of Energy, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. It is his birthday today. He's making sure that we do CAC.
Okay.
Doc, happy birthday to you this morning, wherever you are. It's from all of us here on the morning show, TV3 New Day, and the entire Media General Network, going out to you, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, now our Minister of Energy. He used to be the Minister of Education, because we're still talking about
I have this one from Gaiji as well, who says that today is for NS Yawenim.
Okay.
Kumawu by-election. Is there a contestant called?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He's the MPP.
MPP, yes, of course.
Sorry.
Then there's a bed and a hole.
Yes. The Kwekudrias is the battle between the two. So senior Kwekudria.
So Gaiji Cantonment Accra is rooting for NS Yao Enim. That's the MPP candidate.
Oh, okay.
But we have to say that seat has always been an MPP seat.
MPP, yes.
And logically, anybody who do any abstract analysis or the other side, I will be surprised. But we're there live. I think that's the most important thing, and we're going to have Evans Income give us the latest update.
I have a few questions to ask the EC though. So usually, if there are two, contenders who have the same name, do you try to differentiate so that maybe there's a K dot Dria and then there's a Kwekudia, just to differentiate? Because otherwise, then you confuse the electorate as well. Was there ever a conversation about that? Because even beyond just having the same names, they were all having the same emblem as well. Two birds. One had some green, and then I think another one was a bit transparent or so. Then eventually they changed one to a whole.
One had a dove with a leaf in the mouth.
Yeah.
And then one which looked like an eagle. Or somebody yesterday.
So there's all bed. Because yesterday, I don't know the difference between a dove and what looks like an eagle. Who do I choose?
Yesterday, Mr. Okase said Volta.
Which Okase? Good evening to you. Good evening to you.
Alfred Okase said Volta.
Now they've changed it to a hole.
Yeah, so it's been changed to a hole.
I think we have to.
It was the easy that he
said. Yes, and he got very upset.
Because how then? Shouldn't I decide for myself
exactly what I want to use?
Me? How does the EC
does it mean that the EC loves?
We looked at him and we decided that
the down one better than. No, but I think fundamentally the communication that the EC brought from that statement after the thing went viral was that this was just a specimen. That fence went viral. But I think that the EC ideally should have been having these guidelines.
Yeah.
I clearly think, based on my experiences of having monitored elections over the period, that it was a clear oversight that shouldn't have happened.
Was it really an oversight?
Because for you to first get all the nominations undertaken, you've done vetting, and then you've even done graphic work where you are even putting bed. It shouldn't have happened. Kente, it shouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
And telling us that it is just a specimen and that it was leaked.
No.
It's not tenable.
No. It's a no.
It shouldn't have happened in the first place. And I think the Electoral Commission, because we have just a little over 24 hours for the next election, should be conducting itself in such a way that it's able to engender trust. Because the 2024 general elections, we all know, is at the heart of every voter in Ghana. And at the heart of this conversation, for people to make that choice, is how well the Electoral Commission is going to conduct this election. Because people are feeling hard the pinch, the difficulties, and the collapse of the Ghanaian economy. And if anybody is saying that that is not going to count for decisions to be made, then I'll be surprised. Because we've been in this country before, 2000 elections. We've had a number of elections that I think that apart from all the difficulties that have engendered or characterized this economy, our questions have been raised about how the finance minister has managed this economy single-handedly. And the decisions thereof that needed to be taken by the president, for which he has refused up to now. The man was supposed to have resigned. He hasn't resigned. So these are difficulties that people are facing. You go to the market today, the prices of goods and services keep changing at a rate that sometimes you keep questioning the statistical service whether it's the same rate of change that they are measuring on the market. And these are the things that we need to take cognizance of, so that when the Electoral Commission is undertaking an election and their concerns that have been raised by stakeholders, they need to take it hook, line, and sinker and make those considerations. Whether it is a stronghold of the ruling party or not, it can happen in any stronghold, and there'll be questions that will be raised by either side. God bless you.
We agree.
Thank you for raising that.
Your words so sweet.
You know, and we shouldn't gloss over some of these things.
I guess it's time for Johnny's Bites.
Yes.
Is he ready?
No, he's not. He's not ready
okay.
yet. But there's a video we need to take a look at this morning. Let's take a look at it and come back.
Who do you live with? How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Abraham.
Abraham. So why do you study here?
Because we don't have light.
You don't have light at all. Is it light off or you don't have light at all?
At all.
You don't have at all. So every night you learn like this? Every day? So what are you doing now? Is it your homework?
Yes.
So what are you doing? What are you learning right now?
I'm learning up. We have a note.
So you are copying your notes?
Yes, please.
What class?
Class 5.
Class 5. So who do you live with here? Who do you live with here?
My mother.
Your mother?
Yes.
Are they inside?
Yes.
So they know you are learning here?
Yes.
Learn hard, yeah? Never give up in life. What do you want to become in future?
All right, welcome back. Well, that was a video of a child or a pupil of Ghana trying to do his homework or study because he had no light at home. So he was studying under the street light somewhere in his area. I thought that was a little dangerous. And you see how innocently he just walked to the car. The person just beckoned and then he just innocently walked to the car. That's very dangerous. This child can be kidnapped and that will be the end of the story. Never found, never seen anywhere ever again. But these are some of the things that we go through in this country. I'm not sure where this child lives. I'm not sure who his parents are. And we cannot even ascertain what amount of help he's been able to get. This is just a video that was making the rounds on social media. We do hope that he's been able to get some help. But if you know this gentleman, where he lives and all that, and you can help us reach this gentleman, it would be great. But talking about education, yesterday, Portia Gabo also worked on those siblings with a rare disease who've been able to get education. They've been able to get into school at the moment. Guys, I'm not sure if you've got that video ready, but I think that was very laudable. Portia Gabo from the newsroom, congratulations to you. And then Bella, you remember our friend who has dystonia? The gentleman who snaps his head, and gets hurt sometimes. The one whose birthday we celebrated here.
That's
Samuel exactly, yeah. So he's also been diagnosed officially of dystonia. I think that's the name of the rare disease that he has. And fortunately, it can be worked on. A surgical operation can be conducted. And currently, I think it's $150,000 US that will be needed for that operation in India. And it can be conducted here, meaning that we'd have to fly the doctors here, or better yet, take him all the way to India to go and get that surgery done for him. But I think we're getting results every day by what we do here. TV3 gets results, TV gets results, and for that matter, TV3 gets results. And we just want to say a big thank you to all the stakeholders who are helping us get somewhere with all these stories that we put out there. We're looking for that video. Once we get it, we'll put it out there. But Portia, congratulations to you and your team. In this day and age, $150,000 is a lot of money, but I believe that we'll be able to raise it once we start. I'm sure it will be like a GoFund project or something that will be put out there, and I believe that we'll be able to raise the $150,000 US for, what's his name again? Samuel Akono, yeah, to be able to undergo that surgery.
I don't think Johnny's Bites is ready, is it?
I'm not sure.
I have a question though. So I remember when those 98 MPs from Parliament,
filed for the removal,
they filed for the removal of the
Johnny's Bites is on.
Oh, it's on now.
Is it on?
But it's not on TV.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, my question, like I was asking, so the president had told them that they should hold on till,
The
first of
IMF
all, he
deal.
read the 2023
Budget.
budget, and then when the IMF deal was
Goes
done.
through, yeah.
I just have a question on that, because I've heard that there are some MPs who are now rallying to put that request before the president again. What's the update on that particular one? And was it a promise the president made that he would allow him to step aside after the IMF deal is complete and after he's read the budget? And if that's the case, we've gotten to that point.
Right.
Will the president really heed to his advice, or would he ignore? We want to hear from the presidency what the plan is moving forward. Then will the finance minister himself do the honorable, especially if you don't have the support and backing of your own people? Anymore. Would you step aside and allow someone else to take over? We wait to see. Question for the gods.
Yeah, we wait to see. Maybe you can pose that question to some of your guests who come this morning, especially the MPP communicator who's coming in this morning. You could ask him and let's know what his thoughts are, if they are making way. All right.
Well, maybe at this point, if we cannot pick Johnny's Bites, what are the producers saying? We can take a break?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we take a break and we come back.